Hey guys, so you want to build a shed but don't know where to start? Then this video is for you. The shed we're building today is a 10x10 with double doors. First, we're going to start with the floor. We use 2x6x10s pressure treated, and I'm nailing them with 3-inch galvanized nails. Galvanized means they won't rust. The 2x6s on the outside measure 10 feet, and the joists in the middle measure 117 inches, which is 10 feet minus 3 inches. Now we're going to start leveling it on the 4-inch blocks. When leveling, we always start with the highest side so we can bring everything up to that level. Sometimes it does require digging. The reason I'm digging here is because on the back, it was really high and it needed to go up a lot. So I brought the front down just a little bit. So now the front only needed 1 4-inch block and the back only needed 2 4-inch blocks. Now that it's leveled, we can start putting the blocks in the middle and shimmying it up to make sure that it doesn't go down. We always do this for all our sheds, and now we can put the floor plywood. This is the TNG subfloor OSB plywood. TNG stands for tongue and groove. The cool thing about this plywood is that when they're pushed together, they click in because they have a male and female, which is the tongue and groove part, and seal the shed very well from the floor. This 10x10 shed took 4 sheets in total for the floor. Okay, so now we're going to start on the walls, guys. On all our sheds for the walls, we always put the spacing at 16 inches centered for the studs. And the siding that I'm putting on is called the Smart Siding. This shed took in total 11 sheets. While I'm making the walls, I want to tell you a little bit about our company. We started about 1.5 years ago. Before that, we worked for Tough Shed for about 2 years. It was okay. And then before that, we built houses for 3 years, right out of high school. This shed currently is number 114. And it went from having 1 shed next week, maybe, to having 10 sheds not right now pending. So it's been pretty amazing, guys, and we really appreciate all your support. Right now we're almost about to hit 25k followers. You guys are awesome. We'll keep posting videos for you guys to enjoy. Thank you so much. So anyways, let's get back to the shed. Right now currently we are on the back wall. If you guys are ever going to be building a shed or working on a project, I recommend getting a Home Depot Pro Extra account. It's very easy to sign up. You just go to the Pro Extra section and they'll help you out. Right now we currently save about 5 to 10% on lumber and 20% off of paint. We always try to give our customers the best deal we can on material. Okay, so anyways, now we're doing the front wall with the door. This was a double door, so for our double doors, we give it a 6-foot opening. On our single doors, we give it a 4-foot opening. The siding that I'm cutting off right now is the same siding that I'm going to use for the door later on. Some of you had commented, how does the wall stick to the floor? Well, we nail the 2x4, which is the bottom plate, to the floor. Also, we always paint our walls on the floor. It's better to paint them when they're on the ground because it won't drip. So let's say we paint them when they're up, it will drip and it will kind of make a mess. And the paint we're using is called Behr Pro Exterior Satin. This one doesn't have primer, but it doesn't need it because the walls, like the siding and the trim, already come primed. Okay, so now this part's really easy. We're just putting all the walls together like a puzzle and everything clicks really well. And next, I'm going to nail the top plates so that everything stays held together. On the rafters, my friend Jason had already assembled them. It's just 2 2x4s nailed together with 2 pieces of plywood in the middle. When the shed is 10 feet wide or less, it doesn't require a collar tie. Only when it's 12 feet wide or more is when it requires a collar tie. And I had nailed 2 2x4s right there where the siding was going to go, and then putting it on the Z-bar. The Z-bar helps to prevent water from going into the shed between 2 pieces of siding, and now I'm doing that for the back too. And next, we can start on the plywood. For this shed, it took in total 4 sheets of plywood. If any of you guys have any questions, feel free to comment. I will gladly answer them as fast as I can. Next, I'm going to start working on my doors. For this doors, it's a double door, so one door has to be a little bit bigger than the other. I give it 36 inches, and then the other one's 34 inches in total. I'll try to explain as best as I can. Right now, I'm nailing them with plywood triangles that I had cut out so they can stay squared, and then I'm going to flip them over, and I'm going to nail the siding on that we had cut out from the beginning. Remember how I told you about that? Next, I had nailed on the trim and screwed on the hinges and locks, but I wasn't able to record that because my phone died. Sorry about that, guys. This shed took us about 6 hours to build, 10x10 with double doors, leveled on 4-inch blocks with 25-year shingles, painted, and with 2 vents. Thank you so much for watching my video, guys. Have a great day.